I know we've talked about him already. We made a video yesterday after the Maple Leafs and the Canadiens game wherein the Habs came back and won in the final seconds of the game. We also made a few videos about this player over the span of the past few years. We've been hyping him up like crazy, and I feel like the hype train, even though it has existed for quite some time now, it feels like we have ourselves a brand new conductor. A guy who's entered the front of the train, he's opened up the hatch, and he's starting to shovel in fresh, raw coal. More coal in the engine than has ever been put before, causing this hype train to speed up into Choo-Choo Town. Let's talk today about Cole Caufield, and not go over anything that's like too deep, too analytical. I don't want to go out there and bombard you with advanced analytics and super intricate things about him and his play that allow him to succeed. I just kind of want to go over reactions, because I can make a video about this. It's my channel. I can do whatever I want. That's kind of the fun part about being your own boss. Let's go out there and talk about Cole Caufield and the reaction to yesterday's Canadiens versus Leafs game. Now, if you were not watching any of yesterday's action in terms of the game or in the post-game video, let's catch you up to speed here first. The Montreal Canadiens played off against the Maple Leafs, and Cole Caufield missed a wide-open chance on a 2-on-1 Suzuki cross-crease pass at the end of the first period. Now, it was pretty interesting to see that, first and foremost, because Cole Caufield rarely misses, especially from that range, but because we had ourselves some people going out there and memeing about the moment on social media after. Remember Koska Daddy on Twitter? Yeah, we made a video a few days ago talking about a tweet Koska Daddy made. What they did was they made themselves another tweet, kind of poking fun at what people are saying about Cole Caufield. This is the tweet from Koska Daddy. It includes 3 screenshots. First is from a user on Twitter named Leafs All Day. The rightful Calder winner, Michael Bunting, has more goals than Cole Caufield. Because, of course, Bunting opened the scoring in that game. Cole elite goal scorer Caufield also missed a wide-open net. Then you go a few minutes into the future after these tweets by the Leafs were made. It's Cole. He scores. It's a tie game 1-1. And then Cole scores again. Encore. It's 2-2. Cole Caufield goes out there and gets 2 amazing goals. The first one was pretty much a repeat of the first chance that he missed at the end of the first. This is what Cole had to say about that situation over there, and whether or not he talked to Suzuki about failing to convert on that chance during the intermission. No, I just told Suzuki to pass it again if we get another one, and it happened on the next shift. So, there you go. Cole Caufield goes out there and he learns from his mistakes. He buries it open side, and he beats Matt Murray in a way that a lot of Canadiens fans were excited to see. Here's some more tweets that I wanted to talk about when it comes to Caufield. This is what Alex said. This tweet went kind of viral. Man, Caufield is sick. I get the hype now. He's one of the most lethal shooters in the league right now. And shooters, period. He's not a really good young shooter, one of the best second, third, under 23-year-old rookie shooters, whatever. He is one of the most lethal shooters, period. Because when it comes to Cole Caufield and the accuracy that he has displayed in the National Hockey League, even the goal that he scored yesterday, the second one, where he takes the puck down the right side, he walks right in, holds it back, drags it, shoots it, and scores it. He pickpockets the corner on Matt Murray, and I know a lot of Sens fans would meme on Murray saying, oh, it's high glove side, that's it. Murray always gives up high glove side goals. But still, we've seen Caufield do this against other NHL goaltenders in the past. Unfortunately, not too much of that happened last year, but regardless, it is still the status quo. Here's what Stu Cowan said on Twitter yesterday. Cole Caufield has 1 more goal in the first game of this season than he had in the first 30 games last season that he played with Dominique Ducharme as head coach. Now, I know it's kind of old news, beating a dead horse, that, hey, Dominique Ducharme kind of ruined Cole Caufield's rookie season, kind of screwed the guy over from getting any recognition for the Calder Trophy because, I mean, Rookie of the Year, the guy had 1 goal in his first 30-something games. It's kind of funny because 1 game on the new season under St. Louis, Cole Caufield has matched and bested his previous total under Dominique Ducharme from last season. You also had yourselves another viral tweet from HeatDaddy69420. Very nice username, by the way. I'm starting to think that Dominic Defart had something to do with Caufield not scoring 200 goals last year. And you can see this tweet kind of went viral. It had 800 likes, so people are digging up the content. I don't want to go out there and say that Cole Caufield is going to get 200 goals anytime soon, but I mean, he is on pace for 164 at the moment. Realistically, though, if you wanted to put a cap, let's say absolute best case scenario that is within reason, I feel like Caufield getting 45, maybe even 50 goals would not be too bad. Like, I could see him easily getting 30. I could see him potentially easily getting 35. If he starts to struggle a little bit, it becomes a little bit more treacherous, I start to bite my fingernails a little bit, maybe he's pushing 40 to 45 goals. But if he gets 50, I would be like, yeah, okay, absolute pinnacle right there. If he gets like 55 or 60 or 70 or 80 or 90 or 200, then I would be like personally shocked. I would not really expect that in the realm of possibility at all, but you know, anything can happen when you're on pace for 164 total goals on the season. You also had yourself some cool stats. This is what Stats Center on TSN tweeted. Burying a pair in his Canadiens 4-3 victory against the Maple Leafs earlier on yesterday, Cole Caufield now has 24 goals in his last 39 games, dating back to last season, a pace of 52 goals over an 82-game slate. This is all coming after he potted 5 goals in his first 39 games of his regular season career previously. You gotta remember, Cole Caufield did suit up for the Canadiens, not just in the 2020-2021 playoffs, but in the 2021 season as well. He was pretty okay when he had made his debut with Price and Weber and all those guys still in the team. By the way, Carey Price, standing ovation for that man at the end of last season, as well as in yesterday's game against the Maple Leafs. But Cole Caufield is legitimately scoring at a 52 goal pace, dating back to his last 39 games. And I mean, this is what I was saying, man. Like, the idea of him getting 50, I don't want to say is impossible. And I sort of hate that I'm saying that in a way, because now people are just going to be like, oh, Lego, you're really hyping this guy up. I know you like him, but come on, man. You can't be too much of a Habs homer. You're Homer, man. And you know what? No, now that I'm thinking about it, I don't really think that's that big of a deal. I've been called worse things in the past. You can go ahead and call me a homer if that's what you really want to do in your heart. I'm just pointing out the facts, man. Caufield's first goal last season took 13 games to get there. It was his only goal in his first 30 games. He scored 2 yesterday, and he probably could have had 4 by the end of the second period. This guy just has to go out there and play his game, and be as happy, smiley, and cool as he has been this entire time, in order to keep the Canadiens fans on his side. Here's another tweet that I think was kind of funny. Nick Alberga says, memo to NHL teams, if you really want to shut down Cole Caufield, hire Dominic Ducharme. We also had another tweet from David Castillo highlighting a quote made by Ducharme when it comes to his deployment of the roster last season when the team was absolutely terrible. Never forget that Caufield had to lose half a year of development because Ducharme thought that more ice time to younger players would guarantee more losses. Here's a quote from the man himself. If the plan was to lose the most games we could and to play the young players, I would have liked to have known that because I would have had a different approach with them. I was trying to squeeze as much as I could everywhere to try and get results. And, I mean, I don't want to necessarily say last season, Cole Caufield under the Canadiens, it was all ice time that was the problem. It appeared to me that there were a lot of things that were wrong with the systems that they played, with the deployment of who was going out there where, and what exactly the strategies were. It wasn't good all around, not just for Caufield, but for the team in general. But now Marty St. Louis has kind of blessed Cole Caufield with some of that 5'7" energy, baby. Going out there and saying, yeah, just because you're only sub 6 feet, sub 5'9", whatever, you could still be effective at goal scoring. I mean, Marty St. Louis won an Art Ross, so I think he's definitely qualified to go out there and show Caufield the ropes. So, tell me in the comments your thoughts about this video. I know it wasn't really that cool of a video. I mean, I kind of just wanted to make it because I wanted to talk about Caufield again, but either way, if you're a fan of the Canadiens and what they did yesterday, let me know in the comments all your thoughts, opinions, and projections, I guess you could say, for Mr. Cole Hype Train himself. I hope you enjoyed this video, and bye.